Good evening, scrappers. A couple of weeks ago, one of the guys at work just bought a house, and he said he's having the kitchen and the bathroom done, and didn't know what to do with all the metal. He said, "Did I want it? Did I want it?" So yes, and this is it. I've just brought it in from the van because it's chucking it down with rain. Thought I'd just go through and see what there is. Obviously there's quite a lot of copper pipe. It's all fairly dirty copper, but you know, it's copper, so it doesn't really matter. Some of it's reasonably clean, and there's a couple of little fittings and things on there, but they're easy to get off. Yeah. So I've got some of them have even got the brass fittings on, so God, yeah, we'll be undoing that. Yeah, so I've got all the brass as well, which is really good. But he just said to me, he gave me an address, so just go and help yourself. So there's a few plastic fittings on there, but I mean they're easy to get off, so there's not a great deal of work to do with any of this. It doesn't look like an old rake head. But yeah, anything metal, thank you very much. Some of it's got a bit of old lagging on it, but say that comes off nice and easy, and yeah. Not sure how old the house is. It's maybe possibly 80s, so it's reasonably old. So there's not actually too many brass fittings on. But how I get a lot of those off the brass fittings is one's got one on. Ones like that, when I'm making metal ingots, anything that's soldered like this, I just heat it up over the furnace when I'm making the ingots, and it will go red hot, and I just turn it like that and it will drop off. So there's really not any work in it. So after all, we don't want to do too much work with all this stuff. As little as possible, for as much as possible. I mean, there's several nice, thick, decent pieces of copper. I mean, this is fairly weighty stuff, as we all know. I mean, that's all copper. There's no fittings or anything on this. And there's, well, there must be 3 or 4 meters there. There's some more of the thinner stuff. A couple of fittings on there. Huge bit. Get rid of that. And what was another bit there? Piece of rebar. A couple of that actually is the bottom of the bath. So some bit of steel as usual. A bit there. They did have the bath, but it was an old metal bath. Unfortunately, I couldn't pick it up on my own, so I had to leave it, but I might try and go back and get it. There's the brass that was on the bottom of this massive mixer tap, which is, I can weigh that. That is a nice big piece of piece of brass. There's still a little bit of copper on the bottom. That's 2.5 kilos, so it's £5 in weight. That's lovely. It's about £5 or £6 in cash just for that. And a couple of light fittings, which have still got the wire in. And I think they're probably just steel. Feel like it. Yeah. No, it's not a magnet apart, thanks. Yeah, just a bit of steel in there, some wire. Not sure what that is, but steel. This is aluminium out the skip at work. That's the usual kind of thing. There's nosings off stairs and door edgings. There's about a kilo there. Leave them over there. The towel rail, which obviously is another bit of steel. And this lot, which I'm very pleased to say is stainless steel. I mean, this is heavy. I reckon there's 10 kilos there. All I've got to do is scrape the crap off the back, which is, it's a glue, but I've got a scraper from work which will take that off nice and easily. So let's put that steel there. I reckon, I'm not even sure how much copper there is there, but I reckon there's over 3 kilos of brass. Got this stainless steel, like I say, about 10 kilos. Steel here, maybe just over 10 kilos. And the copper, I reckon there must be 3 or 4 kilos of copper there. If I can go back and pick up the bath, that'd be great. If not, I'm not too bothered. It's just a big bulky item to move, and I don't really fancy that too much. Anyway, that was a pretty good pickup, and got another 2 weeks at work, and then I'm off. I think I've got 3, possibly 4 weeks off for Christmas, so I can go out, I can pick stuff up, get rid of some of the stuff I've got, and really make a dent in it. There we go. Well, thanks for watching, and hopefully it won't be too long before the next video. Had a few technical issues, but keep scrapping.